If you are running Google Ads to get locksmith jobs, but your cost per lead keeps going up, while the number of leads is going down, then this video is for you. I'm going to share with you some of the ways you can apply to reduce your costs and potentially get more phone calls from Google Ads. So let's get started. So guys, we're in our Google Ads dashboard, and if you're a locksmith company and the cost seems like getting higher and higher, but the number of actual leads might be lower, some of the locksmith businesses might be facing this issue. And here in this video, we're going to go through some of the steps you can take so that we can reduce the costs and with that way potentially reduce the cost per lead we're getting. Personally, I've created lots of campaigns in the locksmith industry and generated thousands of phone calls in the locksmith industry with Google Ads. So you can see some results from here where I helped local service businesses like locksmith businesses to generate some phone calls. And let's get started. And the first way would be to give more budgets to the campaigns or ad groups which are performing better. So certain ad groups or campaigns might be performing better and you can give more budgets to those campaigns or ad groups. So we can go to the campaign section. So for example, if you're going to scroll down, let's say you have these many campaigns and certain campaigns might be performing better. You can sort by cost per conversion, or if you want, you can sort by the number of conversions they're getting. But the better way would be sorting by cost per conversion. And with that way, you can change their budgets. For example, if they're spending more budget but converting less, you can reduce the budget and give more budget to the more efficient ones. For example, let's imagine this one is underperforming and we can reduce the budget by 40%, let's say, and give that same amount of budget to this campaign, which is performing better. So that's how I would allocate budgets if certain campaign is performing better than the other, but make sure that you are doing that if they're in the same location. But if they're in different locations, and certain locations might have more budgets, which means they can have more phone calls than the other location. So this thing is relevant for certain businesses if they have many branches in different locations or different states or counties. But otherwise, if it doesn't matter, and as long as you receive more number of phone calls, you can do that strategy with certain campaigns and certain ad groups. So with certain ad groups, you can do bit adjustments with certain keywords. A quick reminder, if you want to know how I got 2x more phone calls using two key strategies in Google Ads, click the link in the description below and I'll send you the video of how I did that for free. And the next thing is you can go to the search terms report and analyze irrelevant search terms by going to the search terms report. And if you're going to scroll down, let's say you went through the search terms report and there could be some keywords which are attracting irrelevant clicks or competitor names, and you can find those kind of keywords and you can add those keywords by sorting the number of clicks they're getting. So if they're getting lots of clicks, for example, but they're not relevant, you can add them as negative and clean your search terms report. And with that way, you can save some budget from getting irrelevant clicks in the future. So that would be one of the ways to identify lower quality target keywords which are attracting certain low quality search terms, and you can improve your efficiency with that way. And this could be one of the best ways to find high cost target keywords that are attracting lower quality traffic. So the search terms report could be one of the important sections in your Google Ads that can talk about the quality of your Google Ads campaign. And the next thing is we should target more specific and higher intent keywords. And let's say I've chosen the word locksmith. I can generate some results. And as you can see with the word locksmith, we've generated 114 keyword ideas. But the more specific the keyword is, the higher quality traffic you can get. So we can scroll down. I've shown this keyword as an example, but your keywords should be more specific. For example, these could be the keywords locksmith near me, car locksmith near me, emergency locksmith near me, car key replacement near me, mobile locksmith near me. They're almost different types of keywords and can have their own ad groups, but these are the types of keywords you can target to target more specific and higher quality keywords. And I would not suggest you to target these kind of keywords with one word, not at least at the beginning. But once you've generated some data and you start to get phone calls or leads at lower cost per phone call, then you can add these kind of keywords. Otherwise, it is risky and the cost per phone call might be much higher compared to these kind of specific keywords. So I would avoid using these kind of keywords. For example, local locksmith, car locksmith. They're relevant and they can attract higher quality phone calls, but they're very risky and they can spend more of your budget before bringing phone calls. So I would avoid using these kind of keywords. And again, you can monitor and see how they have performed historically. And I would not add them as a new target keywords, but I would add more specific keywords to improve the quality of the clicks and to improve conversion rate. And the next thing in our list, you should improve your landing pages. And the landing pages should be relevant to the target keywords you're using. First of all, I would create a mobile optimized landing page. For example, how I would analyze the mobile responsiveness of the landing page, I would inspect that and see it with the mobile phone size. And with my own clients, I would create their landing pages for free because landing pages is one of the most important things. And if I would work on their own landing page, which is low quality, all the hard work you could be making would be like almost waste of time. Because even if you generate high quality traffic to the landing page and the landing page does not convert, you would be wasting your ad spend and it would keep generating clicks and convert very few of the people who are visiting the landing page. So your landing page should be mobile optimized and it should have clear headline, descriptions, their call buttons in a way that is easy to call to your business. So in the locksmith industry, the first thing you should focus on is to generate as many phone calls as possible. And with your landing page and with the mobile version, your landing page should be mobile optimized. So they can have different examples of the landing pages. But the idea is your landing page should be clean. It should have clear headline, description, and clear call to action, such as call us button. And it should be very easy for the users to click on that and contact your business if they visit on your landing. And also you should work on the speed of your landing page as well. Otherwise, it can increase the bounce rate and you can get, for example, a lot of clicks and people may not wait like 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds before they view the content of your website. And with that way, you can lose a lot of your visitors before they even see your website. So that's why you should work on the website speed as well. And the next thing on our list, maybe the bid strategy is the problem. So you can consider changing your bid strategy. For some of these campaigns, I've changed their bid strategy, or at least I've created a B version like this and changed their bid strategy from maximize conversions to manual CPC. For example, this campaign is using manual CPC and this campaign is using manual CPC, but it was previously using maximize conversions. Maximize conversions started costing us more, then I switched to manual CPC and the manual CPC is generating much better results now compared to the maximize conversions generating before. And this campaign is still using maximize conversions, but I'm testing this campaign against this campaign. They are A/B test campaigns. So that's what you can try. Maybe the bid strategy is the problem. Maybe the maximize conversions bid strategy is generating you a higher cost per click, and that higher cost per click is eventually bringing your cost per phone call higher. So let's say in the locksmith industry, your cost per click might be $8 on average, but your maximize conversions bid strategy might be bringing cost per clicks with $20. And if you are getting 4 clicks, which means $80, and your conversion rate is 25%, which is not bad. And if you are generating 4 clicks with 20% cost per click, you would be spending $80. And if your conversion rate is 50%, which is not bad, your cost per phone call is going to be $40. Even if your conversion rate is really high, you would still be paying a lot more to generate phone calls. So the point is you can try to reduce the maximum cost per click limits. So maximize conversion sometimes can bring the average CPC limit higher, and you need to work on reducing the average CPC. So you can either use maximize clicks or manual CPC. And the best way would be, I think, to tackle this issue using manual CPC, because manual CPC can give you more control with keywords. So this campaign is using maximize conversions, and for now it is working fine. I haven't even put target CPA because with target CPA, I didn't like the results. So that's why I changed it to maximize conversions. But if I wanted, I would change it to manual CPC and I would change the bid limits of individual keywords. This can give me more control and give more chance to the keywords which are converting better and reduce the bid limits from the keywords which are underperforming. So that's why I like manual CPC. You can also use maximize clicks, but it can give the same maximum cost per click limits for all of the keywords across the campaign. So these are the options to reduce the average CPC numbers you're getting. And again, as I told, even if you receive 50% conversion rate, and if your average CPC number is very high, generated by maximize conversions, it is very hard to generate lower cost per phone call. So that's why you can work on reducing the average CPC numbers you're getting. So guys, these are some of the ways how you can reduce the cost per phone call you're getting for your locksmith business. And again, guys, if you want to know how I doubled the number of phone calls using two effective strategies in Google Ads, you can click the link in the description below and I'll send that video of how I did that for free. Or otherwise, if you guys want my help to generate phone calls for your locksmith business, and as I told, I've generated thousands of phone calls in the locksmith industry, and you can contact me by clicking the link in the description below and we can see whether we can work together. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching this video and see you guys in my other videos.